Bless everyone. Welcome. My name is Rissa Vibes, aka Readings by Rissa. So excited to connect with you here as always. Today we are doing a live weekly reading for the YouTube channel. So excited to connect with you all as you join here now. As you join, I will be doing a review of last week and going over the energy of last week before we get into this upcoming week, all of the energy that is coming towards us for astrology, numerology, and the cards, the card reading as well. So we'll do all of that shortly for this week. But right now, let's go ahead and review a little bit of last week to get us familiar with what energy we just came from and what we're feeling into moving forward, okay? So last week, we had the patience card in the beginning of the week. Hey, Hey, Alona. So last week we had the patience card in the beginning of the week. We had letting go and synchronicity in the middle of the week. And then we had achiever and harvest at the end of the week. So just to kind of give us a nice quick review, that patience card was so strong in the beginning of the week, being able to feel into our patience, understand what patience means to us, where we're not patient and where we need to improve on our patience. And then the middle of the week was about letting go of any of the pressure of stress and anxiety, letting go of the past, letting go of energy that doesn't serve, and surrendering to synchronicity. We also had a new moon in Aquarius last Monday, and the cards for that were commencement and surrender. So it goes right hand in hand with that. Beginning new things and surrendering to the synchronicity of it all, like we were talking about with the middle of the week cards. So really great week. Hopefully a lot of you saw some signs and synchronicities throughout your days. Maybe some repeated numbers. Hey, Susan. Repeated numbers, symbols and signs, different kind of synchronicities with maybe dreams that you had and things like that coming to life in the physical, or symbols from your dreams showing up to you in the physical, or just being at the right place at the right time, hearing the perfect article or hearing the perfect YouTube video or reading the perfect article for exactly what you've been feeling. All of those synchronicities are important, and all of those synchronicities add up to your awareness and your intuition on your path. So you want to pay attention to those synchronicities and those signs. There's going to be a lot more of them coming through this week and for the rest of the year, of course, throughout our path in different cycles per our own personal journey. All right. And then the end of the week, last week, was Achiever and the Harvest card. And that also represents some of the energy of this weekend. And those cards were really about, I don't know why my voice always gets crazy when I do these lives. That was really about stepping into your achievements, being proud of yourself for everything that you achieve, understanding and reflecting on what you've achieved thus far, and then allowing yourself to feel into the harvest of it all, enjoying the fruits of your labor, really relishing in the joy of it all and the productivity that you've had thus far, especially this year. We're moving through this year pretty smoothly. We've been doing well, and we're manifesting a lot. We're manifesting a lot of opportunity, a lot of successes, and we've achieved a lot just in this year. So reflect on that and make sure that you're really honing in that sense of harvest of all of the fruits and all of the seeds that you've sown thus far in the year. So enjoy that. Now, moving on, that was the review of last week. So hopefully you all felt that energy. I don't understand. So I just got a call, but hopefully you're still here. Hi, Linda. She said hi from the snowed in Pacific Northwest. Blessed to experience live today. Oh, thank you so much for being here. All right, so that was the review of last week. Super exciting. Now I want to move into the astrology and numerology of this movement this week moving forward. So from 2/10 today, which is February 10th, to February 17th, that's what we're going to review now, this weekly reading moving forward into it. So with astrology and numerology, okay, I just saw a notification on one of the apps that I have for the moon cycles, and the moon just moved into Aries yesterday. I think it was early yesterday. And I thought that was interesting because I don't know about you guys, but I personally have been feeling a little bit of that fiery energy from Aries. Aries is very much quick to confront, quick to be expressive, also very hard hitting sometimes. So Aries have a tendency to really not shy away from confrontation, and also they're very passionate. That fire sign is very strong in the Aries energy. So with the moon aspect of that, the moon moving into Aries sign, we have our emotional body moving into that fiery energy. So that means that we may have been experiencing some deep kind of surfacing of resentment or anger, or even just passion or excitement. Depends. So there's two different sides of the passion spectrum, right? There's the passion that's for pleasure, for excitement, for joy, for productivity, for creativity, for inspiration and ideas. And then there's also the passionate energy, the fiery energy for resentment, anger, frustration, just feeling kind of all out of sorts, or just feeling kind of out of place, or that kind of anxiety energy. And so if you were feeling that this weekend, or even just yesterday and today, allow yourself to know that this is part of the moon energy that we just started feeling into, with moon moving into Aries, and it's not going to last too long. And to really remind yourself that going forward into this week, we're going to have some other astrological influences that are going to help us feel into more of a calm, a peace, and also more creativity with the energy that we're feeling. So we can funnel and use that passion, that fiery Aries energy, to help us create something new, to help us move forward, instead of to hold us connected to the past. So that's a really big part of it, because I know that sometimes we feel those kind of angers and frustrations, and we start to connect ourselves to the past experiences that those angers and resentments might be connected to. But we can actually channel that energy into creating something new, a better feeling, a new beginning, a new perspective, a new energy for ourselves moving forward, so we're not held back by that passion, kind of fiery, confrontative energy of Aries, okay? And that's not to say that all Aries are confrontative and like that, but it just happens to be something, its influence on the emotional body. The moon represents the emotional body. So when Aries and the moon meet, we have that passion center really ignited, and it can mean two different things for certain people. Okay, so that was yesterday. So like I said, Aries is a heavy hitter, quick to react, quick to confront. So understand that that's part of the energy that you might be feeling. And if you're feeling quick to confront or quick to react to things, make sure you just take an extra second to be mindful. Take a couple deep breaths before you react to someone. Maybe somebody triggered you in some way and instilled some kind of anger or frustration, or maybe they triggered some passion in you and some excitement and some joy. You want to make sure that you're not too quick to react. Don't dive into that energy blindly. Make sure that you're really reflecting and mindful about how you're reacting to certain situations, and you're taking the time to just give yourself a moment before reacting. That way you can have a little bit more centered reaction, balanced reaction, and you're not too confrontative or too heavy hitting in whatever reaction you're having, okay? All right, so for numerology, we have 2/12/2019 coming up. That's Tuesday. So February 12th, 2019, 2019 equals 12. So it'll be, so 2019 is a 12 year, which actually equates to a 3 year if you add 1 plus 2. But going with the 12 theme, because we have 2/12 and then 12 for the 2019, we're having a really strong activation in the number 12. And we've seen this in the beginning of the year, this year as well, just moving forward into the beginning of the year. We had a lot of that activation of 12. We had the 12/12 portal in December of 2018, letting us know that this year, 2019, was going to be a big year for our purpose, for fulfilling our purpose, for realizing our purpose, for igniting our faith and our appreciation and our understanding and confidence in our purpose, and also by being inspired by our purpose, and really knowing what to do within our purpose and how to activate more of our purpose throughout this year. So that's what the 12 is all about. 12 is also a master number, so it's allowing ourselves to activate a higher level of understanding of our purpose and a higher level of faith in our purpose. So 2 being February, we have that sense of balance, that sense of connection, that sense of inward connection as well as outward connection. And with that connection theme, moving that into the idea of the 12, we're connecting ourselves within to our divine purpose and to our confidence in it. So using that fiery energy of Aries and the moon and the emotional body, we can use that energy and channel it into more connection and faith and confidence, more passion for our purpose instead of holding on to that passion in a negative way if we've been feeling it that way. Okay. Now, with another couple of aspects of 12, it also means growth, positivity, and harmony with our intuition. And this is really interesting because if you remember the yearly reading that I did at the beginning of the year of 2019, we pulled a card for every month. And this month, February, the card is harmony. So it sounds so perfect for us to have 2/12/2019 with the 12 also representing harmony of our intuition. So that means that our harmony and our intuition, our ability to connect with our intuition, coming back to that 2, connecting with our intuition will help us connect with our faith and our purpose and really find harmony with our intuition and how it will help to continue to just instill more of our purpose in ourselves and to really expand our purpose, to teach us how to use our purpose, what we're doing, what our purpose actually means, what we're going to actually make and have happen with that purpose. There's so many different things that we can do. Maybe you are an artist and you know that your purpose is to create art, and you have so many different ideas, so many different avenues and mediums to use with your art, and you don't know exactly what part of your art is your purpose or how to really make your art your purpose. All of those answers are coming through this year. Same thing with anybody in maybe finance or business or anything like that. Your purpose will come to you. You will understand more by following your intuition. So if you feel this inspired intuition within you to move forward towards maybe a promotion in your company, or if you're that artist, maybe applying to a art gallery or submitting your art to different contests, whatever it is, follow that intuition, because when you follow that intuition, you're guided into new opportunities that are going to be in alignment with your path and your purpose and give you more confidence in your purpose and more specifics in your purpose. So you have to use that intuition to help find that harmony. That's going to be a big part of Tuesday, where we're going to really feel into what that harmony means for us and what our intuition is telling us. So make sure you pay attention to Tuesday's energy. Notice any signs and synchronicities that you experience on Tuesday, and really reflect on them and see the bigger picture so that you can use those synchronicities to harmonize your intuition with your purpose. Okay? I know that was a little bit wordy, but I wanted to get it out very specifically for you guys. All right, we're also manifesting our dreams with our powers of thought with this number 12. This is still in reference to 2/12/2019 because it's a big day, it's a big energy. And so we're manifesting our dreams with our thoughts. Thoughts become things. The law of attraction is so strong within us, and we are using the law of attraction every day when we think positively and we visualize our successes, when we are able to manifest our desires with our thoughts. Thinking that you can do it, that you can achieve everything that you want to do is so powerful. And I know it's harder than it's harder said, or it's easier said than done, because a lot of times we have very powerful minds. Our minds are very strong. We have a lot of ego-based thoughts that are conditioned from society to tell us that we are not going to be able to make whatever we want to make happen, or that we don't have what it takes, or that we don't have the resources we need. There's always going to be a part of your mind that tries to battle you and tries to convince you out of that manifestation of your dreams. But if you can really start training your mind to redirect those thoughts when you have them into more positive ones, the more you do that and the more consistent you are and the more disciplined you are in that, eventually you won't have nearly as many thoughts, if any, like that are arguing your manifestation of your dreams. And when you don't have as many thoughts that argue that manifestation of your dreams, that means that most of your thoughts are propelling and supporting the manifestation of your dreams. And that's really what we want to aim for and aspire towards, is to have a good 80 to 90% of our thoughts being positive and encouraging for ourselves to manifest what we want, because that's when we're really going to start to see it materializing in the physical. So pay attention to that. Redirect your thoughts if you're having any negative thoughts, or if you find yourself beating up on yourself for things. I know I do it a lot. I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Gemini. My logical brain is super, super strong, and so is my intuitive brain. So it's like a constant battle. So you have to be really specific with yourself and really disciplined with yourself. And the more that you put energy towards being disciplined on that, the more you will succeed. So take the time to really push yourself to redirect thoughts that aren't positive this week. And it will make a big difference in your dreams and the manifestations that you have this week and the opportunities that come as well. And you'll see the difference once you start changing those perspectives. Okay, so moving on to another numerological influence, 2/14/2019 is Valentine's Day, and it is the 1 and the 4 represents us moving into that harmony. 4, remember, 4 means balance and harmony. It means actually obtaining the balance, obtaining the harmony, finding the harmony, embodying the harmony. It also means connecting with your angels. So we're feeling that connection of the two, the interconnection of our intuition and connection with others, as well as the harmonizing of the mind, body, and soul, and fully moving into the harmony of our faith and our purpose from 2/12. So we're going to feel that kind of harmonic transition from 2/12 to 2/14. We'll feel kind of a progression of our faith and our confidence and our purpose really manifesting up until the 14th, Valentine's Day. Now, also from a bigger perspective, when it comes to the stars, we do have a sense of independence as well this week. We have a really strong independence within ourselves as the sun sextiles Uranus. So the sun is really illuminating our higher mind, our individuality in our higher mind, and our ability to see and embrace freedom within ourselves. So we will feel a little bit of independence right around the middle of the week as well. And so remind yourselves that if you're in a relationship or if you're celebrating Valentine's Day and you feel that sense of romance and interaction and connection, that you also can feel into that independence that you have within yourself and know that that can equally be a good playing field for you. You can use the sense of romance and connection romantically with your partner, but also feel into your independence, your own unique energy that you're bringing to that relationship. And when you do that, you can really expound and expand all of the things that you bring to the table for your relationship and for yourself. If you're celebrating Valentine's Day solo, then take the time to really embrace and feel free in your independence, knowing that that independence is so liberating and so beautiful, and that means you can do anything that you want with the energy that you have this week. So enjoy that sensation, enjoy that independence, and use it to your advantage. Okay, a couple of other just random kind of extra influences from numerology and astrology before we move on to spirit messages is feeling into the independence will also help you let go of your past, let go of any of the resentments or angers that you're feeling over the weekend or anything that happened recently that might have been coming up. Letting go of the past by embracing your independence, knowing that you are unique and that you can bring something so amazing to the table that no one has ever seen before. So you don't have to focus too much on the past because it's all about now. It's all about what you want to do right here and right now and how you can do it, and just trusting and having faith in that ability to do it so that you can actually take that first step and enjoy the fruits of that. Now we're also feeling into creating new focus, new perspectives to help let go of the old. I talked about that. And I think that's really it. Venus also sextiles Neptune, so we have that romantic energy coming in with as well. So the more that we fill ourselves with joy and love and creativity this week, it will help to battle any other energies that might not be serving us, and it'll also allow us to feel fully into our purpose even more. So this week is all about feeling into our purpose, harmonizing with our purpose, having faith in our purpose, and using unconditional love, unconditional joy to continue embracing our independence of ourselves so that we can fully feel into that purpose and that perspective. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me see if there's anything else I put on. Okay, so that's numerology and astrology. I got all that covered. For spirit messages, a couple things I wrote down. I know I talked a little bit about these already, but I'm just going to rattle them off in case I left anything out. Some spirit messages for this week. Anger and resentment may be quick to surface. We talked about that. Confrontative urges. Make sure to pay attention to your confrontative urges and check yourself before you react. Make sure you take a couple breaths and take a couple moments before you react to something. Take some time to think before you speak. Take some time to feel into your truth, into your inner body before you react based on a trigger emotionally. and allow yourself to really just feel into your patience. Tests of patience from last week, because patience was such a focus last week. Now we're going to be tested on our patience this week and really going to be held accountable for any patience that we haven't been maintaining from last week. So know that that's going to be part of our trial and error and finding our harmony with our patience and our harmony this week. So knowing that if you feel a test of your patience, it's probably a test from the universe. So make sure you respond appropriately. The heat is turned up this week in so many ways. We've got the romantic energy, the passionate energy, the purpose and the thoughts, the manifestation, all of that coming full circle into a strong, passionate energy for this week. And then we also want to make sure that with that passion, we're finding harmony and we're really letting go of any anger or frustration or any of the negative attributes of passion so that we can move fully into the positive attributes of passion, into our purpose, into our excitement, into our joy, into our connection and romance. And then, let's see. See through the veil to manifest true success. So seeing through anything that is not true to you or not true to your desires, seeing through those things will help you manifest more success as well. And then take time for self-reflection and cleansing energies that don't serve you. If you feel like you have a lot of built up energy that doesn't serve you, or if you feel like you're too tied to the past, or you feel like you're too wrapped up in things mentally that are not letting you focus on what's necessary, then make sure you get an energy cleansing or you meditate and really focus on cleansing your body, cleansing your spirit, cleansing your emotional body as well, cleansing your mind, because that cleansing will allow for more energy to fill in that will give you more purpose and more excitement and more happiness. So when you cleanse out the old and out the negative, then you open up for more light and more clarity and more intuition and more happiness and joy. So I encourage you to do that cleansing if you feel like you are having a hard time moving forward into the manifestation of your desires, or if you just feel stuck in some way. All right, and I also wrote down, if you're needing change your schedule, do something spontaneous, or let your emotions out safely by meditating, going to the gym, or taking a nice vacation. So a lot of people have been feeling a need for change. Maybe your year didn't start off as different and unique and active as you wanted it to be, and you're really wanting a new change, you're wanting a new perspective. Change your schedule up. Maybe instead of waking up and doing your mindfulness practice right away, maybe you do your mindfulness practice at night, or maybe you go out for a walk instead, or you know, if you have a very tight work schedule, maybe there's something that you can do within your work schedule that's different than what you normally do. Maybe you can change the pattern of the way in which you work in some way so that you can feel a little bit of new experience, new movement. And when you activate that new movement, you'll also activate new energy for your path as well, to start igniting more change, positive change for yourself. But sometimes it takes us to make that positive change happen for us to really start seeing it happen more and more from the universe and the co-creation with the universe. So if you're feeling that need for change, if you're feeling a little bored, change something up, do something spontaneous, or go take a nice vacation, or retreat, or meditate, or go to the gym, okay? All right, so that's it for all of our astrology, numerology, and spirit guide messages, spirit messages. Let's take some nice deep breaths together, and then we'll pull some cards for the week and get into those, and then we'll be all set for this week of energy, okay? So let's go ahead and take a moment to get comfortable. As a collective here, imagine all the people here together watching right now, and even those who will watch after this live is over, just enjoying ourselves sinking into the energy of the collective. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Big exhale to relax, releasing any tension, releasing any stress, any of that negative, fiery energy of the weekend if we felt any of that. Let's take another deep inhale, inhaling our independence, our confidence, our purpose. Big exhale to relax, releasing any tension. And finally, biggest inhale yet, opening up to our spirit messages as a collective for this entire week, February 10th to February 17th of 2019, with a big exhale to relax. You can open your eyes here as I start to pull cards. I'm going to pull the Voyager deck first. I haven't played with these in a little bit, in a couple of weeks it feels like. So I'm just going to ask for the beginning of the week card. What is the card for the beginning of the week that will really set our focus into where it needs to be? And there's the card for us. Okay, I have so many cards now, I have to put them in all different places. Okay, next card, actually they're telling me to do this one. Spirit Messages deck for the middle of the week. Let's feel into what the middle of the week energy, the cards want to tell us about the middle of the week. Thank you all for joining me here in this reading and every week that you do. I appreciate you all so much. I've been really trying to get in the hang of doing these lives, and it's been really fun. So I appreciate all of your patience with me as I sometimes fumble through words or speak a little bit too quick or whatever. So thank you for all your patience. I'm getting there. I'm going to be a pro any minute now. I can feel it. And all of your confidence in me is helping that. That's the card. No, it's not the card. That's the card. All right, so we got our middle of the week card. And okay, Angels of Atlantis or Healing with the Angels. Whoever speaks first. Angels, just text Atlantis or Healing. Atlantis Angels or Healing Angels. Whoever says it, whoever picks one, I will choose. Healing. Okay, that was Peace Like a River says Healing. Perfect. Okay. So Healing with the Angels, I love this deck. This is my first deck I've ever gotten. Got it about 5 years ago. I've been doing intuitive readings for 5 years. Can you believe it? I think for 5 years, maybe 4. Maybe it's like approaching 5. But it's been a long time, you guys. So thank you so much for your support and your love. Okay, what are the cards for the end of the week? Healing with the Angels deck. Give us a card. Why don't ya? Taking its time, taking its time. I think I see one coming up slowly. Sometimes you just gotta wait for them. Especially if you haven't played with the cards in a while, they like to really feel into your energy. See, now they're getting excited because I'm talking about them. All right, let's shuffle these up one more time. All right, end of the week. The end of the week or the weekend. What is our focus? What is our focus? All right, I see one highlighting in my mind's eye. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have. For the first part of the week, we have the Universe card. This is a big influence for us. Put it up close. I love these cards because they're like a collage of just amazing energy. And it is an 11 card, and it is the Universe. And it's really beautiful. I'm sorry, that's 21. And it is the Universe card. So the universe really symbolizes the world, our co-creation, our manifestation, our ability to sync up with the universe and the divine order, the divine path of the universe, and how that influences our individual path. Really understanding our connection with the universe, how we're all connected together, how we're all able to feel into our collective consciousness like we are right now in this reading. And then we also feel into the Universe card by recognizing our own impact on the universe, feeling into our own path and purpose in the world, which is so important to what we already talked about with the energy of the beginning of the week, because we're feeling into that activation of our faith and our purpose even more with that 2/12/2019 coming up on Tuesday. So we're really feeling into how we can co-create with the universe and fully embrace our path and our purpose. So that's what this card is all about, is feeling into the co-creation. Co-creation with the universe starts with our intuition. It starts with our connection with our intuition, because our spirit guides, our higher self, are the energies that are connected most with our universe. And so when we feel into things like our spirit guides, our higher self, even the cosmos, astrology, and numerology, we are connecting to the universe and we're listening to the universe's guidance to help us move forward in the energy. So that's what we're doing with the beginning of the week. We're listening to the universe, we're letting it tell us what to do, and we're also giving ourselves that confidence in our path and our purpose and our impact on the universe that will help us fully embrace it. All right? The universe card. That's an awesome card. And it's also symbolic as I'm looking at the card too. It's ancient connections, our ancestral connections, the tribal connections that we have, the patriarchal and matriarchal energies of our past and our ancestors and our relatives. And it's also combining with future, what we're going to create on our own from those energies, from what we realized about our past and our ancestral connections as well, and even our present, and how it all comes together, how space and time kind of dissolves when we realize that it's all here right now with us. And that is the whole thing, and that's how we move forward, is independence, embracing us, which is all about what we talked about with the astrology and numerology. Okay, middle of the week, we've got the Spirit Messages deck. I love this deck. It's so great. And it's give back. Give back. Now, what I'm getting before I read the card is that it's about giving back to others who have given to us, giving back to the energy of our spirit, giving back to our spirit, knowing that we have the ability to give thanks to ourselves for what we've given ourselves, and also give back to others, help others in their journey for what they've given us, what they've inspired in us, what they've provided for us. And when we give back, we have a sense of understanding of how our connection is with others, how we are able to fluidly and harmoniously give back what we've been given. It's all a beautiful equal energy exchange. So when we are given some love, we always want to give love back in whatever way we can. Even if it's not back to that same person, maybe that same person, we don't give that love right away back, or we do, but we also want to give back to others that need that love. Maybe somebody gave you a really beautiful token of advice this week and helped you through a dark time. And then you see a friend this upcoming week who is also going through a similar hard time. You give them that same advice, you give back that same energy that you were given, and then you help to inspire the world. You help to light up the world in that way by giving back what you've been given and making that continuously happen harmoniously, energetically throughout the universe. It's a beautiful, beautiful synchronicity there. All right, it says, today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So this is for the middle of the week. So make sure that you pay attention to anybody who needs that extra inspiration, that extra love, that extra bliss or compassion. Make sure you give that back to them. And also, like the card said, make sure to not have those expectations of having something in return. You don't have to get something in return when you give. The giving is your return. The giving, the feeling of inspiring someone, of making somebody's day or life better that in that moment, that's what you get in return. That bliss and that happiness of service and selflessness and community. That is the true prize. So that's for the middle of the week, okay? To give back. And the end of the week, the card that took so much time to get, but so worth it, is abundance. And often that is how abundance plays out, right? Sometimes it's so hard to gain abundance. We have to shuffle through our life. We have to shuffle through the deck. We have to wait patiently for the right energy or the right opportunity to surface. And then finally, with patience, with focus, with belief and faith in our purpose and trust in our ability to receive what we know we are meant to receive, that abundance comes. It finally shows itself. It finally appears to give us that sense of gratification that we've been asking for. And that's what we are feeling into for the end of the week, which I think is great, because last week, the end of the week was achiever and harvest. And then this week, the end of the week is also abundance. So we're keeping this beautiful theme. We're keeping the abundance coming. We're keeping the harvest coming. The achievements, the opportunities, the success is here for us as long as we choose to see it and choose to grasp it, choose to hold on to it. And that is the biggest part of it, is to see the abundance when it presents itself, because sometimes we don't even see the abundance. A lot of us are so focused on abundance, meaning money, financial abundance, and that's just because the world operates so strongly on money, but that's not the only abundance available. We have abundance in our bliss. We have abundance in love. We have abundance in opportunity and resources. We have abundance in connection with our intuition. We have abundance of peace. We have abundance of time sometimes. So we feel into the other abundances we have. Maybe you have an abundance of intuition as well that you've been tapping into recently. Maybe you have an abundance of talent that you know you have in a specific skill or gift that you have. Recognizing your abundance and zoning into that is so important. So we have a very exciting week. Thank you, Misha, for saying that. We have a very exciting week with the universe's co-creation in manifesting our purpose, our path, and keeping us faithful in our purpose, especially on Tuesday. Giving back with a sense of selflessness and service for others, and compassion and love and divine connection with others as well. With that Valentine's Day, give back to your partner for everything that they've done for you, and vice versa. And also give back to yourself for everything you've done as you recognize your independence as well. And then abundance. All of that service, all of that connection with the universe, all of that faith in our purpose and that giving back is going to give us even more abundance for the end of the week, okay? Beautiful cards, amazing energy, lots of stuff to look forward to. I cannot wait. Make sure to comment below throughout the week as well on how your week is going and how these cards resonate with you throughout the week. And if they resonate with you already, drop some comments below and tell me how. Let's start a nice community feed of inspiring energy and connection with others who are like-minded and who are all trying to be the best light worker that they can be, the best person that they can be in this world. We're all here together doing that. That's why we're watching this video. That's why we're participating here together, to know how to work in this life, to know how to function and to navigate the energy of this life so we can be all that we came here to be. And it's beautiful to be able to connect with other people who have that same essence, that same focus, and that's what we find here on this channel. So thank you so much for joining me on this channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment below, share it with some more people. Let's expand this Web of Light community. Let's get even more people here next week live with us to help with the collective consciousness energy and to talk to us about like-minded things. Let's inspire people this week. Let's see how many people we can get into achieving and activating their faith and their purpose and their independence and their co-creation with the universe and their ability to give back. Let's see how many people we can spread this light to. That's the challenge this week. That'll be our aspiration for this week, okay? And then real quick before I sign off with you, I do have my new music video, Organic Love, dropping on Tuesday. I believe it's going to drop on Tuesday. I'm going to go film a couple more scenes tomorrow. So it should drop on Tuesday, but I'm filming the last couple scenes tomorrow, so we'll see. But if anything happens and it doesn't come out on Tuesday, it will absolutely be out by Valentine's Day, okay? So pay close attention to my YouTube channel right here. Make sure you subscribe and tap the bell for notifications so that you know when that video drops. Organic Love by me, Rissa Vibes. And if you want to hear the song early, or if you haven't already, check out my album Spirit Junkie. It's on all streaming services. It's on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, everything. So check out Spirit Junkie by Rissa Vibes. Organic Love is the single that will be released with a video on Tuesday, just in time for that activation of our faith and our purpose, and to bring even more unconditional love to the universe for this week. Whether you're with a partner or single for Valentine's Day, it's all about accessing organic love, the love that is pure, the love that is natural, the love that is free and communicative and honest and loyal and just creative, all of that. So that's what it's about. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jasenia. Hi, beautiful. And I will see you all, let's see, when is my next video? next Sunday, another weekly reading here at 1:11 p.m. Central Time. Every Sunday I go live on this channel for a weekly reading to talk about the week to come and the energy around it. And then I also do daily motivational and inspirational videos on my Instagram, on IGTV. So you can follow me on Instagram at Readings by Rissa. And yeah, that's it. I love you all. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the energy that we are about to create. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you later.